I never thought that it would lead to a lot of these opportunities. This is getting real. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. Honestly, I've been kind of MIA, and I'm sorry about that. And I've had several people ask me, hey, did you quit? No, I did not quit. Just, there's been a lot of things going on. I went to Florida, I fished there for a little bit. Got some good video there. I hung a dream fish, I didn't catch it. Caught a lot of trout, which you'll see right here. He's gonna whoop me in this rod, but I'd love the chance to get a hold of him. Well, I classify this morning as a success. My buddy Cooper hooked me up on this spot right here. Why, yeah. Heel and drag, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Alright. We're gonna get this turtle off and continue on with the day.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, because this thing, I'm not reaching down there and grabbing that turtle. I came home after that. It poured down for like a week solid. I didn't get to go outside really. I wanted to go do some fishing stuff on the river in West Point, and I couldn't get out there because the river was like flood stage. People were evacuating, and then started doing some work stuff and business stuff that kind of started bubbling up, and which I'm super thankful for, and I can disclose more on that in the future. Maybe in this video I'll talk about it, but I could tell you what, I could not be more excited of some of the things that are coming down the pipe, and I'm thankful, I guess. I'm really thankful. Oh, Mr. Cop, I see you there. He was sitting there waiting on somebody. But anyway, right now I am going to northwest Arkansas to do a little fly fishing and camping. And I'm gonna do some truck camping, and it's supposed to be like a solid 90 degrees during the day and 70 at night. So it's gonna be nice and warm, but hopefully I can find some cool mountain water. But in the meantime, I won't bore you with this drive because there's not a whole lot going on. It's just fields where I am right now. So I will catch you guys probably when I'm parking my truck, ready to get into it. Peace. So out of all the most luxurious places I've ever stayed, it's probably not gonna be it. Stealth camping in the Walmart parking lot. I hope nobody comes and knocks on my window at about 3 o'clock in the morning. But I guess we'll find out. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this or not, but I'm about to. Home sweet home for the night. All right, let's get some sleep. Good morning. So Walmart parking lot camping trip actually turned out pretty nice. I'm about to walk in here, get some things, try to find some stuff for fly fishing at a fly shop near here, and then be on the road to go fly fish. So a trout permit and a 3-day non-resident hunting license is about $36 actually. That allows you to fish for 3 days. I think the trout permit is good for the whole year. So if I decide to come back, all I gotta do is pay for like a $17 3-day license. We're good to go. There's not much water moving at all in here, and all this right here is pretty shallow. The only deep spots are kind of over there where those guys are. I see a lot of fish over here, but I don't want to be super close to them fishing. You know, I don't want to be that guy. So I might get in the truck and drive down a little bit. There's another little piece I can fish. Just by first glance, I'm not super fired up because the water's not moving at all. Maybe they weren't going to be generating a lot of water today, but I thought there'd be a little bit of water movement. Seems a little stagnant though. So I'm currently on top of this big mountain up here. I came up here to fly my drone because it was so pretty. This is like a perfect spot too. But some days the fishing is happening, some days it's not. And today was one of those days where it was not happening. The spots where I was fishing honestly didn't have a whole lot of water, and the water that was there was getting hammered by people. So what I did was I started driving around trying to find different spots, and what I've learned is like there's a lot of public access here in Arkansas for fishing, but at the same time there's not a lot of opportunity to like walk down a river and wade fish in the spots that I've been so far. But right now I'm about to hop back in the truck. I have no service whatsoever. I'm trying to find a campsite, and I couldn't find a spot that I really liked on the southern end. So I actually drove down to the spot where I kind of close to where I stayed last night in a town near there. Found a campground, called the campground, paid 30 bucks and said I'm just gonna stay here tonight and let it be. I didn't come to Arkansas to camp in a campground with a bunch of other people. Nothing wrong with that. Camping around a bunch of people, it just doesn't do it for me. So I picked up my stuff, I drove an hour, and now I'm back in some national forest land and I'm trying to find a spot. I have no service at all, and I'm just trying to find a spot to sleep. So far, the water situation, you know, in Mississippi, we've got a ton of rain here lately. I don't know if Arkansas has not or what, but all the creeks are pretty much dry. So I don't imagine there's much fish in that. But time to go find a spot to camp. And I got some cool news for everybody. Well, it's cool to me. I don't know if it'll be cool to you. Yeah, this is getting real. I hadn't made my mind up that I'm gonna sleep right here yet, but let's go check out the river. Or when I say river, I mean that loosely. It's definitely not much of a river. Y'all think trout live in there? Yeah, I doubt it either. This right here is some of the deepest water I've seen, and it's probably knee deep. I'm gonna get camp set up, and we're gonna get to cooking and get to talking. So, two options: chicken and dumplings, or I've got salmon with asparagus and corn. Hate to break it to you, but I'm probably picking salmon. That's what your smallmouth are eating that aren't in here. the biggest question I get when it comes to camping and doing stuff like this is like, where do you take a shower? Wherever's got water? I don't know. Like, it's not that hard. Just take a shower in a creek if you want to bad enough. Lemon pepper, very important. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna get this fired up over here on this side. I'm sure you guys probably already know this, but that salmon is not going to cook all the way through like that. What I should have done was I should have put that pan over the top of the salmon just to keep swallowed a bug. Oh man, caught a cramp. What I should have done was wait to cook the corn. I should have put the pan over the top of the salmon face down just to keep the heat, like, recirculating in there. Didn't do that. So what I'm gonna have to do is put tinfoil over it and hope it cooks. It should cook, but it might take a little bit longer. I just wanted to kind of have a sit down, kind of like me and you talk for a second about this, because so when I started taking pictures, I always wanted to just be as good as I possibly could be. No matter the equipment, I didn't think about all that. All it was just like I was going out and having fun and taking pictures of whatever. No matter if it was that, what my granddad used to call Lesperdizer plant right here, or if it was, a sunset, or if it was a truck, or if it was a mountain. It didn't matter to me. And honestly, it was just like, I loved taking pictures of absolutely anything. And I think that's part of the reason why it helped me develop into the photographer that I am today. And I never thought that it would lead to jobs and being able to connect with a camo company across the US and take pictures for them, or being hired by Mossy Oak. And I never thought that it would lead to a lot of these opportunities. And as of recently, a lot of opportunities have come up to be able to work with some of these people that I've always wanted to work with. I'm not holding it back from telling you guys what I'm gonna be doing, but I think that I want it to kind of bubble up naturally. I don't want it to be just like, oh, this is the company that sponsored the YouTube channel or my Instagram, or I'm taking pictures for them, or this one's the one that I'm gonna be using. Stuff I'm using is stuff that I've used for a long, long time, and it just so happened that they reached out to me. So I'm dang excited for it. But thank you guys for following along. That means the world to me. And sorry for this deep talk on here, but I just want to say thank y'all, and just seriously never give up. Never give up, even when it feels like you need to. Right after that, God shows me that He's got me. So no matter what, never give up. Alright, enough of the deep talk though. We're about to get to eating. There's no way I'm gonna eat all this, but I'm gonna give it an honest effort. Yeah, I may eat all this, I'm not sure. I'm kind of glad I didn't catch any fish today. Said no one ever. That's salmon, man. I'm telling you, it is freaking good. So I'm sorry you did not see one single fish caught today, but in all seriousness, it was pretty bad. The best place I thought was gonna be to fish, they had a freaking birthday party there today, and there's kids everywhere. They were getting in the water, they were running around yelling, throwing rocks in the water, and the water was down, so the fish were congregated in certain pools where the kids were. So not happening. Home away from home. I love this thing. Truck camping to me is I genuinely love it. I'll be able to travel anywhere I want to without having to worry about getting a hotel or anything like that. My bed is wherever I park this truck. So, and that's pretty nice. We'll catch some Z's, and I will catch you guys bright and early for some coffee. Peace.
got to thinking about it, you know, in life, we all have these like preconceived plans that we think are going to work out. And I've always heard the joke, my mom told me one too, she said, you make plans and God laughs at them. It's very true, because we think that we're the ones calling the shots and we're the ones that are making the plans and everything, and when they don't work out we get all aggravated, but it's just because God has a better plan. I fully believe that. I would love to stay another couple days, honestly, and just like kind of figure this place out. I kind of struggle with deciding, like, do you post content that doesn't have a ton of action? And you know, I haven't in the past, so I think I'm gonna start doing that in the future. And like, this is gonna be the first one where, you know, in my eyes I kind of failed, but I think you have to post the good times and the bad times and let people know, like, hey, you're not always gonna go out there and smack the fish. So if you guys don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe please, and I will catch you guys back in West Point.